What is going on, guys? Politics Gaming here, and today I'm going to be doing a post-Fallout 76 podcast. Obviously, I did not get to play Fallout 76, so yeah, it sucked yesterday. It pretty much sucked because I was not able to indulge into the Fallout 76 beta. Because of a game-breaking bug. A game-breaking bug that basically deleted all of the data that I had preloaded. I preloaded Fallout 76. I preloaded it. It was about 47 gigabytes. And I'm downloading it now as I stream, and it tells me that it's about 28 minutes before it's done. It's probably taking even longer because I'm streaming. But, yeah, tomorrow I am going to be able to stream Fallout 76, so I'm preloading it now. Yeah, so supposedly, I mean, I was clicking around because, like, I was, like, super... I think it screwed up because the timer was going down and then it clocked out, like, 2 hours early. And so I think whenever people were trying to play it, they started hitting the preloaded button, and started saying, okay, so you want to download it, blah, blah, blah. I think that's where the problem lied, and it really screwed up a lot of things. So in any case, they have extended beta times for tomorrow. The beta time for tomorrow will be 2 to 11:30. So, I am going to be able to play Fallout 76, and I'm truly sorry for not being able to play it. That was a horrendous experience for a lot of players. This was the first time that multiple platforms were supposed to be able to play it, and that failed horrendously. So, in any case, again, yes, I will be able to play it tomorrow. And if you actually have not seen, my main problem is how unoptimized it is. Well, that's actually how it's supposed to be. Shut up, World of Warships. That's actually how it's supposed to be. Mostly because it is beta. It's Bethesda's first massive multiplayer online game. And, like, there's no campaign in it. There's a little bit of a campaign, but you're going to be playing multiplayer for a large amount of the time. So it is a very big thing, honestly. So I'm actually trying to get this right now. Country roads take me home. But yeah, I mean, it sucks that a lot of people weren't able to play it. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty glad that it's actually more refreshing than Fallout 4. I actually got into Fallout 4 like a while back. Like, I just kind of started playing it again because I never finished off the campaign. And so that is okay. You are not World of Warships. Stop downloading. What the hell? And yeah, it's actually at 26 minutes now, 25 megabytes per second. So I should have Fallout 76 preloaded, and then I will be ready to play tomorrow. Which ironically, I am off again tomorrow, so that's how I'm actually going to be able to do it. I was actually scared because I pre-ordered the Tricentennial Edition and didn't get the items, but someone told me I don't get my items till official release. So yeah, I actually pre-ordered Tricentennial too. So that's actually pretty interesting. Hey, EM Shadow Rider, would you actually be able to get on my Discord so we could actually voice chat about this? So just so I could actually have a decent podcast about this instead of, like, just crying about it by myself. Alright, go ahead and join in on the Discord that is actually in the description below, and then you will be able to get in there. And then I guess I'll just be waiting for you to join in, my dude. And Trump is what happens when you put in a Fallout game. When in a Fallout game you put 1 intelligence and 9 points into charisma. Oh my god, that is great. That is great. Oh my god, that's gonna be my next reaction image. Oh my god. Alright, so, EM Shadow Rider, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a call. Always focus on intelligence, but OMG. My god. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What's up? Yeah, your profile picture is garbage, my guy. You actually have a really, really low mic setting. I can barely even hear you. Your voice is getting lower by the second. Whee! There we go, that's better. Nope, no, it just got worse. Fix your mic! Whoa. Yeah, it keeps coming in and out. I don't know. That's funny. Oh, there we go. Aww. What was that? Yeah, I can hear it. But in any case, for those who are still watching, oh god. Supposedly in power, we have 23 seats in the... Oh, that's the House. I'm actually supposed to be looking at the Senate. So in any case, honestly, I think the whole just bigger thing would have to be that just hopefully it doesn't like completely mess up and like we're actually able to play on. Did you get it working? Yeah, I can. That's kind of better. No, that just got worse. Oh my god. That's funny. Yeah, it is garbage. I don't know, I'll call you back. I'm actually just gonna like talk about a couple other things and I'll go ahead and call you back, dude. But, alright, that was kind of funny. So yeah, actually, we are just... That's basically what I'm gonna just wrap up about Fallout 76. I'll play it tomorrow and I'll schedule the live stream for tomorrow for those who are interested in watching it. Which actually a lot of people were. I had about 10 viewers like whenever we were all waiting for me to get on Fallout 76. So that's actually going to be it about that. So then, for those who are watching that are not interested in this, I'm going to go ahead and move on to my regularly scheduled programming, which is about the midterm elections. So that is there's your warning about that. So in any case, we are actually thinking for all those who watched my video, my midterm analysis video on the House of Representatives. Actually from the channel from the Bug Mess. Oh, hell yeah. But yeah, like, thank you all who have actually, like, watched and maybe even shared my midterm analysis video, because I actually have, like, over 250 views just by the next day. So that's actually, like, really badass for you guys to do, for actually to watch that. So in any case, we're actually looking now that we are now a week, like less than a week, we are now 6 days from the midterm elections. And we are looking at a Senate that is going to probably be in the favor of the Republicans, and the House, which is in the favor of the Democrats. So that is actually a very, very big thing, and it's mostly something that I've been looking at for a while, that this is the situation that we are going to be looking at come November 6th. And I may be wrong. I can be wrong. So that is going to be my little, like, takeaway, is that I can be wrong, and I'm probably not right. And I'm not going to sit here and say that I am right, because I'm probably not. I'm going to be off by at least 1 to 2 seats in the Senate, and I'm using so much internet right now. I'm probably going to be off by in 1 to 2 seats in the Senate, and maybe about 15 to 20 seats in, maybe even 30 seats in the House. Which, I mean, I haven't really gotten a solid number that I've actually predicted for the Democrats to win in the House, so that I'm probably not going to be as wrong there, because I'm not really giving a prediction. I'm going to give I was giving an analysis on who I think will win and by what margin. So that is that's something about there. In any case, whoa. Whoa, boy, that was loud. So that is actually just something that I'm probably going to take away from it. It's just something. Wow, I'm horrible at talking right now. I have to go to work in like 2 hours, and I'm just. Oh my God! You guys heard it. You guys heard it. That's actually just. I was actually like posting it to my my Instagram, so I could actually post it to another thing. So that's that was funny. That was funny. So guys, like, for those who are watching right now, apparently I have like 2 viewers, so I don't know who else is watching except for EM Shadowrider. So in you guys' take, if you actually live in, I'm looking at jobs. I haven't found one yet. Yeah, I actually found this one within like a week. Like, this one was actually like really cool. So let me actually try to see. Okay, so we're gonna share this. Share other apps, and then we're gonna go ahead and post that there. But yeah, like it's actually really cool. So for those who are watching right now, what is your prediction for the midterm elections, if you actually have one? Do you think that the Republicans will win the Senate, the Democrats will win the House? Do you think that the Republicans will keep both houses? Do you think that the Democrats could win the Senate and the House? Like, what is your take on that? And post it. I'm sure certainly don't think the Democrats are winning both houses, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, that's honestly my take from it, because it's more having unlicensed voice called PoliticsGaming. So yeah, that's actually just how I feel it's going to happen. I think it's we're pretty much certain that the Democrats will win the House and Republicans will win the Senate. I'm actually that's actually just what I'm gonna think. And I mean, there was actually a couple of comments that I need to talk about from the video that I actually posted on the House analysis. So I'm actually gonna pull that up right here. I'm not gonna name names. Obviously, I'm not going to call out followers and stuff like that. Wow, I hit 1,554 subscribers. Thank you all to have actually subscribed to me right now. Thank you so much for that. That is actually like a badass thing for you guys to do for me. Wow, we are at 258 views. That video is skyrocketing. So we have 2 comments on it right now that it actually says there's a magic approval number that the president needs to win midterms, 45%. Trump has 50% approval. I'm going to go ahead and fact check that approval rating right now. So we're going to go ahead and pull up Trump approval rating. And I know for a fact that only one rating agency is saying that the president's approval number is at 50%. So what is actually happening is actually we are actually looking at a approval rating of the president where so I'm going to go ahead and put a poll likely to registered voters, which actually, according to 538, he has a 43.8% approval rating. So he's near that 45% approval rating that is actually talking about it, which I actually may have to make a correction on that on my video, because I never really talked about approval ratings, so I may actually have to make a retraction or actually just correct myself and add approval ratings to it, so that guy actually has a very valid point to bring up approval ratings. So I will make that soon. In any case, so I'm gonna have to make that video like in like probably today or tomorrow. So we are looking. Let's go ahead and look at this. Rasmussen has the president's approval rating at 49%. their grading from 538 is where is it? So they actually have like a C+ rating because Rasmussen is actually said to actually support Republicans more, and you actually see a better sort of bias against that. I really need to talk about that. But their adjusted approval rating for the president is actually right on the dot at 45%. So that could still support the point that one of these commenters actually brought up, is that the approval rating is tremendously important for that. So then there was a second comment that I'm going to go ahead and talk about. It said, Trump unpopular, LOL. He has thousands at his rally. Dems cannot even fill a school hall at rallies. We're so far off base. So what I'm going to go ahead and reply to that is actually the fact that as someone who may have supported him, as someone who thinks that he's not doing that bad of a job, I'm basically admitting that he's not a popular president. If he was a popular president, of course he actually like fills up these rallies and everything. He fills up these he fills these places with just completely just huge margins. Like, I'm not denying that. But at the same time, he still has an approval rating that is below 40%. He's at the same, hang on, actually, let me pull this up. At the same point in time, according to 538, President Obama had a 45% approval rating. Donald Trump right now has a 42% approval rating. So we are looking at a margin that is actually, he is still an unpopular president. He is less popular than President Obama. He is less popular than President Bush. He's less popular than President Bill Clinton. H.W. Bush. He is actually more popular than Ronald Reagan at the same point in time. So the only president he is actually outbeating right now is Ronald Reagan. Okay, he's beating out Ronald Reagan and Harry Truman. So those are only two presidents that he's actually like beating out right now. So like to say that he is a popular president, which can be told to be true, at the same time he still has a very low approval rating, under 50%. Less than 50% of the country supports him. He lost the popular vote by 3 million votes. So that's just not a valid argument to say that he is this tremendously popular president, because he started his presidency at just about a 45% approval rating. Obama started out at 68%. Both George W. Bush and Trump started out with 45% approval ratings, and then just about 230 days into Bush's presidency, 238 days into Bush's presidency, Bush went up to 81.8% approval rating because of 9/11. That is actually like the historically highest approval rating that the country has ever seen in any president. 88.1% of the country supported President Bush. I believe that number actually went up to like 95% in some polling matters. So, that is actually going to be my take on that. That's actually how I had to respond to that, because I really needed to respond. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this live stream here. I'm going to go ahead and finish up downloading Fallout 76. I got about 10 minutes before it finishes, and wow, it is like download speeds are jumping all over the place right now. So I'm going to go ahead and let that download, and I will be ready to do it tomorrow. So guys, you will see Fallout 76 on PoliticsGaming right here tomorrow. So guys, if you guys want to see that, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and just make sure to come and follow me So you can watch me play Fallout 76 live on PoliticsGaming. So if you guys like this, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will see you guys tomorrow on Fallout 76.